Alright, so it's me again. I'm back with this laptop, right? So what I realized a good thing I enclosure. It's a good thing I put my profits in the business by way of having hardware to work with. Right? So turned out that I was right about the GPT partition because I was saying to myself, what could be making this laptop giving me so much issues? E5 15 laptops, just like any other laptop that's has a built-in battery, as what you call UEFI, right? UEFI is actually different from everything that we're used to in terms of legacy boot. I remember USB legacy before UEFI came in. UEFI to me is basically high security when it comes to booting up your laptop or desktop computer. So that's the issue that this laptop has. It has a UEFI. Plus, what I also noticed that F2 is not working. So every time I try to go into the settings, F2 isn't working. Right? Not working at all. So it's a good thing I have a USB keyboard as well, and not just an enclosure. So it's USB keyboard and selected F2 on the USB keyboard and went to the settings. I went to boot. After going to boot, I realized that UEFI was on, which I said is a security boot, and it has high security settings when you have UEFI turned on. So if your hard drive isn't installed with GPT partition, it won't work. It will say no bootable device found. So if I had known that earlier, I would have done so. But I even stated or hinted that that was the cause of it. I needed to like install UEFI, as in create a GPT partition thumb drive. So now that I have confirmed it that I need to create a GPT partition thumb drive, I'm gonna do so. So yeah, it's a lot of work. Yeah, a lot of work basically. So it's up now. Um, it's actually in legacy mode. It's not in UEFI because I even add an 80 gig hard drive here. So I put 80 gig hard drive in the laptop. Use the USB keyboard to go into settings and select a legacy, as in turn off UEFI. Right. So in order for the laptop to perform the way it ought to perform, I'm gonna actually still format one of these, one of the new hard drives, using GPT partition thumb drive and install the Windows 10. Right? May sound easy to you, but when you have to do be the diagnostics and double checking to see what the issue is, sometimes you get frustrated and your brain just get frustrated, right? Yeah. So since I confirmed myself that the laptop was a UEFI laptop, and I have to definitely create a GPT partition thumb drive, I'm gonna do that. But I have to end the video first or pause the video because let me check task manager, because this what I'm doing right now is basically letting the CPU fluctuate between 97, 95 and 89%. I don't want to add any more pressure to it, so I'm gonna end the video, create my GPT partition thumb drive, and then format the laptop using the USB keyboard. Alright? Oh. Next thing too, the mouse pad is working, the touchpad is working. So the Windows key is working on the key on the laptop, but touchpad isn't working. Escape works, touchpad isn't working. So I also noticed too as well that when I pull the laptop, normally you will actually see the blue sticker. That's a plastic sticker that allows you, or should I say the plastic fastener that allows you to fasten your ribbon into where it should go. It was actually, to me, was actually upside down, because I checked the other ribbons. You actually see the fastener upwards, but I guess somebody went to the laptop before I did, and yeah, that that's why the touchpad isn't working. Or it's because I'm in legacy mode at the moment and it's not, the touchpad isn't working. Yeah, touchpad is not working. I'm not getting anything up. I'm not seeing any arrow. I'm not seeing the cursor I mean, and well, the Windows key works. Let me check that Windows R command works. Doing a diagnostics, as in checking the specs. So it's taking a while to bring up the specs. Alright, so system model Aspire E51-522, AMD E1-7010 ARU with AMD Radeon R2 graphics, 4 gig memory, right? So I'm a work cut out for me. Really, I'm a work cut out for me. So sorry for the yawning. My work is really cut out for me. So I'm gonna create the GPT thumb drive now, and then hopefully I can do what I have to do and then get something to eat and finish watching 50M2. Just is on Netflix right now. It's a good action, suspense, family sort of series. 50M2. Alright. So let me get to work, then get something to eat, and then what else? Anything else? My series. Yep. So I'll keep you guys posted in the next video, the follow-up video. Alright. Oh, the next thing, before I go, if you have any issues like what you're having, instead of you doing it yourself, which might cause you to damage the system, damage your laptop or desktop computer, contact me as soon as possible. Alright. I repeat, if you're using a laptop or desktop computer that you recently bought, or if you have it for a year, before you try to do it yourself, instead of you messing with your laptop settings and get into trouble with your laptop or computer, they contact me as soon as possible. Alright? Because it might not just be your settings, your laptop might also be dusty, and with a dusty laptop can have you basically having an overheated laptop and a slow laptop. So as I said, if you see no bootable device come up on your laptop or computer, don't try to do it yourself because you might damage the system, right? Or the settings. Yeah, mess with the settings and then cause you to end up locking out yourself out of the laptop or the computer. And also you can also have a dust issue, so it's like dust can also make your system move slow or overheat, right? Alright, so let me just end this video and create this thing. Boy, a lot of work, man. Jaja.